I'm pushing 40 soon. I spent most of my 20s wasting time. And the scary part, from the outside, it looked like I was winning. Projects, opportunities, sales, money, momentum. But inside, I was confused, anxious, and addicted to being busy. Because in your 20s, it feels like you can waste your life and still look productive. Now, here's the thing. Most of the life advice I grew up on, most of the rules I followed, come from the Western lens. Individualism, constant self-optimization. Leave everything behind and chase your dream. But I live in a different reality. In Eastern culture, you don't just build a life for yourself. You carry family, you carry community, you carry expectations, sometimes silently. So sometimes advice sounds so freeing in the West, can be reckless here. And some things that sounds like old school here actually can be a wisdom. That's why I'm making this video. I'm going to distill my biggest life lessons through my lens so you don't have to lose years making the same mistakes that I did. So here are things I wish I knew in my 20s. You cannot replace your family. It sounds crazy, but you just can't, buddy. Can set boundaries, you can create distance, but you cannot uninstall blood. Learn how to love them with limits without letting them control your life. And to be frank, most of them did what they could with what they knew. Forgive them. Not because of they were perfect or they're your family, because you deserve peace more than resentment. Choose your inner circle. Most people don't ruin their life just because of one decision. Usually because of compounding bad decision that they made. And how they do it? They ruin it through the people they keep around them. No 0 days. Don't ever feel like you're not productive. Make sure you create some action. Because action produces information. More information produces more clarity. So never aim for 0 days. Even though it's 0.1, that's fine. Even that's 0.001, that's fine. Always make progress. Action produces information. Instant gratification will kill your future. Every time there are two options, always choose the harder one. Every time you choose easy now, you're selling better later. Your life becomes a collection of small surrenders. So make sure you focus on the harder part, but better future. Stress is privilege. Most of us always avoid stress. But if you can look for the positive stress, the so-called eustress, that's important for our brain. It means you have something to lose, something to protect, something to build. The goal of life is not no stress. It's stress that's worth it. You gotta have the courage to be disliked. And that's fine, guys. It's fine if not everyone likes you. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. If you need everyone to approve you, you will live a borrowed life. Freedom starts when you stop auditioning. Life is not fair. I agree, but it is what it is. That's not your excuse. Unfairness is the baseline, not the tragedy. Play the hand you got like it's the only one you'll ever get. You cannot change anything, just do something about it. You gotta believe in yourself. It's a must. It's not optional. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why would anyone want to believe you? The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards signal. Even when you're unsure, show up like you belong. Just start small, please. Don't overthink like you don't have any resources. The big players have that kind of advantage. Please, if you already have the intuition, just start small. Most people wait for resources. Winners use constraints as fuel. Use your phone, use your room, use your current skills, start. Being busy is not equal as being productive. This hits me as well in my 20s. I was thinking like if I spend more hours working on something that means I'm productive. Well, not technically. Busy is what you become when you cannot prioritize. Productive people says no a lot and don't apologize. Seek something more intrinsic to you. Because if you're seeking external validation and then there's no clapping, you will feel sad. Applause from others is addictive and it makes you weak. Build a life when you still want to do it even though there's no one's watching. Use your ear. Listen more than you talk. I remember when I was in my 20s, I like to go to introduce myself to other people. And the mistake that I did when I was in my 20s, I talk more. I speak a lot. I thought I was doing networking, right? But if you want to level up, you don't need to speak. You need to listen. You gotta extract information that's relevant to you. Talking makes you feel smart. Listening makes you actually smarter, not feeling smart. The fastest way to level up is to shut up and listen. Don't talk about goals because there's already a study when you're talking about goals, it releases a dopamine. It feels like you already won, but in reality, you just talk. Let results speak, move in silence. Being kind can be a weakness. Because if you cannot set your boundaries, people will use you for their own agenda. Doesn't mean you cannot be kind, but you gotta know your standards. Be sharp in your standards. I know lots of people will say follow your passion, but I think it's more than that. If anything, it's a trap. Passion is often built, not found. I think the better way to paraphrase it is follow your curiosity, then earn passion through mastery. Read more books. Many young people in their 20s feel like they need to network with A, B, C. You don't have all the time in the world to do that, and they don't have time to mentor you. So if you need mentor, find books. Read daily, your future self will feel richer. Let's think about it. For the price of coffee, you can download someone's lifetime insights. Read daily, your future self will feel richer. Try to humble down yourself, like make sure you keep your ego in check. Ego makes you defensive. Ego blocks feedback. Ego ruins relationship. Kill the need you need to be right. You are somebody. If you can kill it, you will grow faster. Travel. I think travel will humble you. And find some place that might be very hard for you to go to travel when you're in your 30s. Because later you will have more money but less freedom. Your body change, you have more responsibility, and time become expensive. So if you can travel now, just travel. All the success story that you see out there, it requires luck. And you cannot control it, you cannot control luck, but you can increase the probability of luck coming to you. Show up more, ship more, meet more people, try more things. This might be unpopular opinion, but I don't think you can chase happiness. You cannot chase that. The more you chase it, the more it runs. Happiness is usually a side effect of meaning, progress, and connection. Usually it starts from here, intrinsically, not validation from others. Money equals value. If you think money is evil, then you will not get money. It's proof that you solve problems for people. If you want more money, become more useful. I know it sounds very simple, but it is what it is, guys. Find a rich people that is not useful to you. Any other people that have lots of money, they have lots of skills. Just say a random I love you once in a while. You will never know when will be the last time you see that person again. So call the people you love while they can still answer. Don't wait for a funeral to become emotionally intelligent. Stretch and train your body. Your body is the vehicle for every dream you have. If you neglect it, everything becomes harder for no reason. Seriously, in your 30s, somehow your back is very hurt. The media always categorize failure like it's a bad thing, but trust me, it's normal. If you're not failing, it means like you're not stretching your life. Normalize failing, but do not normalize quitting. You gotta wake up like 4 to 5 a.m. Not because it's cool, not because you want to join the 5 a.m. club, but it will give you a quiet time. Morning is when you can own your life before the world steals it. Perfect is a myth, I'm sorry. I think perfection is the rebrand of fear. Just ship it, improve it in public, that's fine, guys. Be presentable, not like you have to make sure that you wear all the luxury goods, but you gotta be presentable. People judge fast, not because they're evil, because they're human. Your appearance is a signal, so respect yourself and be presentable. Don't go outside your comfort zone. I think it's a bad advice. Go expand your comfort zone. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly makes you fragile. Do hard things on purpose while inside your comfort zone so you can expand it. Don't ever buy things that is 1/10 of your active income that month. So obviously it ranges to other people as well, but for me personally, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't purchase anything, any items that I know my income is not 10x that month. Because I think savings or investment is buying you freedom. Try to have more thoughtful on your eating habits, like snacking. Does it really improve your mood or it crashes you? Because there are some studies that mention your mood, your focus, your confidence are linked to what you consume. Bad food isn't just unhealthy, it's a silent tax on your ambition. Time management is basically a life management. Your calendar is your values written honestly. If you cannot manage your time, you cannot manage your future. Just smile more. Try to have a habit where you brain dumping everything on a piece of paper at night. I think writing organizes your mind and exposes you to real problems. If you can write it clearly, you can fix it. One of the most important decisions is your partner, your life partner. Who you marry affects your habits, finance, peace, and ambition. You gotta choose someone that you think it can multiply you, not someone that you need to carry. And last but not least, it's okay to be a late bloomer. I don't know about 20s these days that feels like they gotta achieve some financial metrics that big that early. I have no idea why, but I can say this though. Your timeline is not a competition. It's construction. Your 20s are for training. Your 30s is for execution. So if this video in any way move you, please feel free tag me on Instagram. I genuinely love to talk to you guys, and some of you guys already mentioned that my videos bring some hope, so I would love to know you guys better. And I'm planning to upload more consistently from now on, and I would love to hear your feedback, like what do you want me to break down through my lens? Do you want to know a real story on how I become a millionaire, or do you want to know my real business and how I plan to scale it to become a billion-dollar company? Or do you want more topics like mindset, discipline, money, relationship, but again through my lens, Eastern culture? So comment what you want next. I read all of the comments, and yeah, if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in next video. Stay classy.